So guys, I just thought I'd bring you out here. I'm in my lounge room and there is a little bit of background noise. We've got a man downstairs renovating his unit, so I apologise for that. But I thought I'd come on and just show you how easy it is. So this is the brown paper in the roll, this roll here that I purchased at Kmart. And I had a comment left on my last video where I was making the little pocket envelopes out of this by the lovely Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie, this works. I am absolutely flabbergasted. I'm so excited because I finally get to use this brown paper again for another reason. So I thought I'd come on and show you how easy it is to actually iron the napkin on the shiny part of that brown paper, that craft paper. So I don't have an ironing board. I apologise. I don't have an ironing board. Very rarely iron, but I've got an old sheet down, and then I've got some baking paper down there, and I'm going to put the brown paper there with the shiny side up, and then I'm just going to put my napkin on here and then lay another sheet of the baking paper over the top, and then with my very hot iron, I hope that's hot enough now, I just turned it on, I am just going to iron the top layer of the baking paper. And I'll just give it a nice press firm down, and don't keep it in one spot too much, otherwise it will burn. You don't want it to burn. So just move it around, and I think that should be enough because I can feel the heat coming off that. I have got my iron on the maximum setting, and I'm not using, even though you can hear a little bit of steam, I'm not using the water. I tipped the water out of it, but there might be a little bit in there that's gurgling. Okay, so there's that, and I shall show you. Just let it cool a little bit, and look at that, it's stuck on. Oh my god, I just love it. And that looks so pretty. And I will show you what I'm going to do with these, but I have got a couple more here to do, using up some of the offcuts that I had from the other day with the pockets, which is a great way to use up your offcuts, your little scrappy bits. So I'm just doing the same, just sandwiching the tissue paper onto the shiny side of the brown paper in between two pieces of baking paper. Oops, that's getting hot already. My iron gets very, very hot. Don't burn your fingers. And just giving that a nice firm press down. Okay, that should be right. Cool it down a bit, and there you have it. So you've got to make sure you do get the corners, because you can pull it up if you don't get the corners stuck down properly, but that looks pretty good. Look at that. Oh look, that's going to be just awesome. You could use this to make pockets, tags, tuck spots, little booklets, and you've got the decorative napkin on this side here, and then on the other side you've got the matte from the brown paper. Oh, so cool. Okay, I'm going to get a couple more done. I'll most probably fast forward these now that you know how it's done, just to save a bit of time. Okay, so we've got that one sandwiched. And we just give it a nice firm press. So thank you so much for this idea, Bonnie. She mentioned that it would be like the freezer paper, and I actually don't have, look at that, that is so cool. I actually don't have the freezer paper. I wouldn't even know where to buy it. I suppose at one of our supermarkets, I'm not really sure. But this is a great alternative to the freezer paper. So you just go over it, run it over a few times. I am just so happy with that. Really, really happy. And I'm going to keep going because I've got a few more here to do. So we'll lay that there. And I grabbed out mainly the off-cut pieces left of my napkins left over from other projects. Great way to use those up too. Or the panel, that last one there was a panel one. That one was just a panel. And I hope you're seeing this all right. Okay. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Now I have got one here that I was going to show you that I had to pull the backing off. Oh, what did I do with it? I don't know, but I'll just keep going here for the moment because I wanted to get these two done so that I can use them for a project. So we just give that an iron on. The baking paper is rather, it's non-stick and it's very slippery. So there we go. That one looks alright, looks good, doesn't it? So cool. I know what I'm going to be doing now. And you could do this, you could use this brown paper for the cover of journals too. Look at that. How awesome is that? Okay, so I've got one more here, and I'll just spread that one out a bit. That is so cool. That's the back and that's the front. So I have got one, oh here it is over this side, don't burn yourself, Wendy. With your napkins, I've got one more here to do, and I'm pretty sure the majority of you know about your napkins with the layers on the back, but I'll just show you in case you're new to this. So each napkin has got 1, 2 or 3 layers, and what you do is you just separate them so that the picture image is just one layer. So this one here actually, because that come off pretty, that had 2 layers on it. Okay, so you can keep those layers too for your projects. And this here, I'm going to put this napkin right there in the centre of that one. I do want to straighten that up a bit. Okay, and this is the last one I'm going to be doing. But yeah, oh, the last one I'm going to be doing on video. These are just awesome. This was just a wonderful suggestion. It really was. Thank you so much, Bonnie. So this works like the freezer paper, apparently, where you can iron napkins onto the freezer paper. Okay, so I'm just going to unplug my iron because it's getting rather hot. I can feel the heat coming from it. But yeah, look at that. So that's on there perfect. Or maybe not. I haven't done that corner. See the corner? It does rip up a little bit, so I'll just give that a quick going over on the corner while the iron is cooling down. So I don't want the corners ripping up. Okay. Right, that should be good enough. Let me see the corner now. There we go, corner down, and corner down. How cool is that? Just cut this little excess bit off. Okay. So that's how easy that is, guys. We've got the napkin on the back of that brown paper on all of these now, and now you can just go and make up a few little projects with these until your heart's content. Oh, they just turned out wonderful. So thank you so very, very much, Bonnie. I know I've said thank you a couple of times, but I really appreciate your suggestion, and it works. Yay! We have another use for our roll of brown paper that has the shiny, or like a plasticky back on it. That is really cool. Thank you so much. And guys, if you've got any other suggestions, just leave them down in the comments. I'll have a go at it, no matter what it is. Okay, I will be back on to show you what I've done with these napkins ironed onto this brown paper. Okay, I'll see you soon. Okay guys, I've popped back on to show you what I've done after I ironed the napkins onto that craft brown paper that I picked up from Kmart. They turned out so cool. So I've made a few notepads, and then another thing I'll show you, but I'll show you notepads first. So, and on this one here, I didn't stitch around the sides, I just added that on the front, which says for the record, and it's just on some cheesecloth, but I just used my sewing machine, and it was so quick to put these together, and just used the sewing machine and stitched right down the centre with just some paper in the middle. The cover seems to be firmer now with that napkin ironed onto it. Okay, so there's that one there, and then this one here, the poppy one, I just put a little sticker on here that says have a wonderful day. I just love the poppies. And with this one here, I did do a zigzag stitch around the edges at the front, which I think it just sets it off a bit more. I think I like the stitching rather than just leaving it plain, but I don't know, that's personal choice. And then just added some more papers in the centre that you can write on, you can journal on, you can do anything you like with it. This one here, I'd have to say this would be my favourite at the moment because I just love this napkin. So I've got the word journey up the top with a bit of cheesecloth and just stitched around the edges again, and just added the paper in the centre and used the machine to stitch up the centre here. When you fold your papers, I noticed I have trouble just seeing the fold line for the stitching, so what I done was grabbed my ruler and a pencil and just done a really faint line there so that I could follow that line for the centre of the little notepad on my sewing machine. And then this one here, this is cute, the little shells there, and I've done the same, stitched around the side of that one and just put Discover up there on a little bit of cheesecloth, and then just put a bit of stitching down the side. Now this one here, I didn't really want to cut this one up, I've got cheesecloth all on my hands, so I kind of like just folded this one and stitched around the outside and just done a curved edge up here at the top, and I put a little sticker on it to hold that closed. Oh no, did I? Don't tell me I stuck that down. Oh, close. That was close. I thought I'd stuck the whole lot down underneath that. This here just says life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. So that just flips down behind that little saying there. And then this one here, I thought this would be cool in your journal if you didn't have a lot of space. You could put the adhesive on there, stick it in your journal, and then that just opens out like that. I know a lot of people do that, so I just thought that's another. And then I got to keep all of that beautiful poppy image on the back from the napkin. That is so cool. And then you don't have to add paper or anything on this side here, unless of course you want to add white paper or a different colour, but this is a mat, so you can easily write on that, and then just fold it up again and just tuck that in under there. Okay, so these ones here, I didn't really want to cut these up because I love these images. So what I thought about doing, I have inked around the edges, and I've inked around the edges of the little booklets as well. So what I thought about with these ones, because I just love these images so much, I just kind of like squared them off, just cut them so that they were a bit neater, and cut the excess napkin on. And what I thought, I can just put that straight down in my journal and have it for like an add-on, like an extra page in my journal. I need to start a new journal, and I'm thinking that I might make myself a new one. Hang on, I've got one here. Let me have a look here. Okay, this is that's not exactly what I was looking for. What have I done with it? Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, I've got this big chunky one here that I haven't been working in because it just got so full. So I'm going to actually make myself a new journal, so I can do a bit, put some more photos in. So let me just grab a page that would be easy to work with. Okay, so just say we've got this here. See, this is just so chunky now. So what I was thinking with these ones, all you would have to do, see that's a really nice size for this page, all you would have to do would be just to put a line of your adhesive down here, whether it's double-sided tape or your glue, and then just stick that into your page like that. So you could just turn that over, you could put a photo on there, or you could journal. So that's like an add-on in your book. And I just kept those two the same, and these ones here, I thought if I had to I could like cut these down a little bit, or even with this one here, now that I'm thinking, that's a bit dark, isn't it? Let me grab, and that's got flower. Where's the blank page? Okay, this one here will do, the blank page. Can you see what I'm doing? Oh, am I too close? I am too. Sorry guys, I'll just come out a little bit. There we go. Okay, so like this one here, I'm just thinking now you could fold the sides in on this, and then fold the bottom up, and you could make that into a really nice pocket in your journal. So that's why I didn't do anything with these pieces here, because I can use them straight into, put them straight into one of my journals. I'll just put this back. That's so chunky. I'm thinking about separating that journal and making it into two, but I haven't got that far yet. There's so many other things that I've wanted to do, but yeah, that was my my thought plan for those ones there. And these are the other little things that I've made with them, and I think they just turned out so gorgeous, and it was just a wonderful idea. Thank you so much, Bonnie, because if Bonnie hadn't have mentioned it to me, I don't think I would have even thought to have ironed a napkin onto the back, or even tried. So thank you so very, very much, Bonnie. Okay, so that's it guys. That's my sewing my napkins onto that brown paper on the shiny side, and this is what I made from it. Okay, that's it. You all have a great day. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I will catch you later. Thank you, Bonnie. And if anyone else has any more suggestions, just leave it down in the comment section and I'll have a read of it. Okay, bye guys.